looking for a good book to read? Why not grab a copy of For Exposure, The Life and Times of a Small Press Publisher?
It's what the author describes as a semi-true, humorous account of his first 10 years working as a small press publisher. And by the way, he's a Clay County boy. Author Jason Sizemore is here. Good to see you, Jason. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure.
I bet at the convention, when you're talking with other like-minded folks, you've got some interesting stories to tell. That you deal with things that other people never had to even contemplate.
Yeah, I deal with being cornered in a room by needy authors who desperately want their books published.
Right.
And so what is the story, that line that you could share with us that's semi-true?
That's semi-true.
That's
well,
semi-true.
Interestingly enough, it probably wouldn't deal with an author. I went to a convention out in St. Louis, and after a day there, everything was going rather well. I was fanboying, you know, Jacqueline Carey, I love her, right?
Yeah.
So then I started getting a pain in my side. I had a kidney stone.
Oh.
I immediately needed to go to the hospital. I go to the hotel concierge. They're like, oh yeah, you need to go this way, that way, this. As I'm driving, the pain becomes so bad that I kind of black out. I wake up. I'm in this neighborhood in St. Louis where like all the buildings are raised.
Oh no.
Right.
And there are some teenagers. Teenagers are like, hey man, what's wrong? I was like, I need some Vicodin. And they're like, yeah, me too, man. Yeah. And I was like, can you take me to the hospital? They take me to the hospital. And it ends up, this hospital was closing that day.
Oh no.
And they go, you know, and they take me in the back and do their thing, and they think I'm crazy. They think I'm hallucinating. I'm like, I'm from Lexington, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
I hadn't thought to bring my wallet or any kind of identification.
Oh, great.
Oh no.
So finally I was able to get in touch with a friend at the convention who was just happened to be dressed up as Victorian gear, steampunk.
Oh no.
So in a corset, so you know things were up to her neck, and I told the doctor that there were 2 angels coming to save me, my 2 friends, and they're like, yeah, okay, sir, whatever. And so they showed up.
From Downton Abbey.
Yeah. And they came back. The doctors are like, you can't come in here, and
Right.
they're
That's
like,
is that the kind of thing that's in the book? These kind of tales of
that's
Oh
yeah.
my
that's
gosh.
that's one of the, you know,
That's
public stories I can share. Yeah.
Sure.
That's
Okay.
interesting. Now, you can purchase your copy of For Exposure on Amazon or on apexbookcompany.com. Good luck with it.
It almost looks like you might have had an
thank
alien
you.
experience too from the cover.
There's probably maybe a few.
You never know. Want to take a quick break?
Yeah, more with LEX18 News at 12:30 coming up in just a bit.
I chose Autumn Bell.